Hi and welcome to this week's XR Rundown. Let's take a look at what's been going on in the world with XR and tech this week. Polycam is an iOS app that turns compatible Apple devices into low-cost LIDAR scanners. LIDAR is a method for measuring distances by illuminating the target with laser light and measuring the reflection with a sensor. Differences in laser return time and wavelengths can then be used to make a digital 3D representation. The app leverages the LiDAR sensor in the Apple device to create a textured 3D scan of objects or environments. Users can process a 3,000 square foot house or larger, which is super impressive. Polycam can be used on the new iPhone 12 Pro, which I will never have unless I sell a kidney to be able to afford one. Researchers at the University of Colorado Boulder are developing a wearable, stretchy, fully recyclable electronics device that sticks to human skin. Researchers are hoping their creation will reimagine the possibilities of wearable devices, allowing capture of accurate data about the wearer's body. Being a little thicker than a plaster, it can be applied to skin with heat and stretched to a massive 60% in any direction. And if damaged or sliced, all you have to do is pinch it back together. The device will also reduce electronic waste, as all the components are recyclable, and the plastic will depolymerize when placed into a recycling solution. This cool piece of tech, however, is still a long way from being commercially available. All I know is I know what part of my body I'm going to put mine on if they make them small enough. This new AI-based approach creates a high-quality 3D model from one single image. By using deep neural networks, advantages have been made in image-based 3D human shape estimation. Using a multi-level architecture, firstly to study the whole image at a coarse level, then focusing on holistic reasoning to provide context to a fine level, basically science. But this will result in state-of-the-art techniques on human shape reconstruction, simply feeding the system an image and then getting a high-quality 3D model. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond is an Oculus Studio game due for release on December the 11th. But this for me is more than just a game. Respawn Entertainment is really going the extra mile with development, and what they've done is very special. They've incorporated the stories of real World War II veterans, and the game will feature a gallery where players can view the short-form documentaries about the game's production. The studio is clearly taking care and attention to the development of this game, and the stories will help bring real emotion and weight to the feats of the player. It's great to see such amazing commitment from a developer, and no doubt that will show in the final result. This game is set to look fantastic. Check out the full video using the link in the description. The Tactsuit X series is made by B Haptics, a South Korean startup that makes equipment for VR. You can now pre-order two new models, the Tactsuit X40 and the Tactsuit X16. The Tactsuit X40 has 40 eccentric rotating mass motors and has 18 plus hours of playtime, powered by a lithium-ion battery. The cheaper alternative, the X16, has 16 motors and a smaller battery, but a bigger playtime of 22 plus hours. With support for 20 plus Steam VR titles, with games such as Half-Life Alyx and Skyrim VR. Native support for Quest titles is pretty limited, but to bridge that gap, the Vest has an audio-based haptic mode allowing you to plug and play non-supported VR and Quest games. I really want one for no other reason than you can look like Batman when playing VR. This week's weird link is the Futuro house. There are only 60 Futuro houses left out of the 100 produced between the 60s and 70s, and this one in New Zealand is up for sale to the highest bidder. Designed by Finnish architect Matti Suronen, the fiberglass reinforced plastic Futuro is easily adaptable and transportable. I found this video about them, but the only thing I could take from the video was that because of the COVID lockdown, my hair now looks like this guy. Weighing between 5,500 and 7,000 pounds and measuring just over 26 feet in diameter, it would serve as an awesome VR room. If you want any more information, then check the link in the description. Well, those are my favourite links of the week. Let me know if you've got a favourite one in the comments section below, and if you've enjoyed what you've seen, then leave a like on the video, that'll really help me out. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next week.